You are getting beat up.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bad, best shit.
All right, so my initial thought was, Milan, what the fuck are you mad for? Like, it's really not giving none of that because it's just like, okay, you're mad because he was like talking shit to you, but you was being just as and maybe even more reckless than him because you was saying some reckless ass shit, and just like for you just be like, oh yeah, he was coming for me, but y'all was both going back and forth. And my whole thing was, okay, cool. Like he was doing low blows to you, but you was doing way more low blows to him. And it's just like it really not giving. You outside, like I said, punching the air, really trying to gas yourself up, and it's just not giving what you think it's trying to give. And it's, let's say, it's like at some point in age, maybe you should really try to figure out like maybe this isn't what we're supposed to be doing. And so carry on was what what's that? Yeah, Kara's talking about yeah, you know, I'm built for the war. I fade him. Like carry on, you talk about you a phase somebody this that and the third, but at the end of the day, your record right now is it's 0-3. Like you lost three, literally 0-3 for somebody talking about yeah, I'm a fade him, but like you 0-3, dude. So you want to talk about like you really what you're saying doesn't match your skills. So I mean, carry on. At some point, you're gonna have to figure it out. I mean, he is fine, but regardless, figure that one out, sir. So yeah, really be he goes to see about he went to both Carry On and Milan and was like, yeah, you know, just trying to see their point of view, trying to get both sides, and I can see where somebody can see if this was like flip flopping, like okay, you trying to go to me, go to him, try to get information one in between, but I could y'all about to go to a fashion show, so you're trying to get everything resolved before you go to the fashion show because anybody got time to try to get embarrassed with all these people. And like I said, with the fashion show, the shit was already ghetto to begin with. Ghetto in the sense of the lights are out, they don't have anybody do touch up. So I get where Moolah come from. I'm just jump ahead. Um, you know, Curtis is really growing on me. I was like, you know what, Mr. Puerto Rico. I saw a little Puerto Rican flag on his arm. I'm just like, he growing on me. Unfortunately, Curtis is not my type, just because he's just a little bit too short for me. But that's fine. You know, I can make exceptions. No, it's not. But yeah, like he really is. You can see that he's gelling well. I feel like Curtis is the type of person that's really letting his guard down and trying to really come out of his shell and be his authentic self. So I really like that because you see the scene that he had with Dylan and Gutter, and he just really seemed much more comfortable in coming out his shell than Uncle Moolah. I'm gonna call him Uncle Moolah because it's just like it's not that deep. And we're gonna talk about it. So carry on, he getting the ride with the producers, and then everybody else get on the bus, and Milan just sitting there, just like, and I'm still trying to figure out like what did Carry On say for Milan to really have this visceral reaction. It's like you so mad, you so like pumping your chest and like you so mad, but it's like what did he say that bad? Did we not see something? Maybe, but it's like he couldn't say something. I feel like Milan said way worse. Like you knew the one thing that was a hot button, which was his dad, like the situation with his dad, and you were just poking, and all he said was, "Oh, you trying to fuck me, and you was over here feeling on me, and you trying to get at me." I mean, it's really trying to compare apples to oranges. It's just weird. So the cast, they were shading Milan in the confessionals, but was real like nicey nice to the face. They were saying what they had to say in the confessionals from Gutter to Dylan. It was just like, oh, it's whack and da da da. And with Dylan, it's just like, why are you even saying anything? Because in the scenes, you really are just mum to the word, put the zippers. You really have nothing to say. And it's just funny because in these confessionals, if I was part of the cast, I'd just be so shocked, just like, where is it coming from? Like, what did you have to say? Like, you really have all this to say, but in normal situations, you're really just the background character. Like, you're really a lamp sitting over there in the background, just chilling. So I just thought that was funny. So Gutta, when they pull up to the fashion show, Gutta get really excited. Like, okay, yeah, da 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 da, all that, like just really getting excited about it. And but on this show, it was very much redeemable qualities and chef's kiss to Gutta. I'm here for it. Did Relly B say he want a perk? He want a Percocet? Or did I just hear wrong? I thought I heard it 2 times. Relly B, I'm watching you because I thought I heard it. I had my headphones in too. I was just like, did somebody say they want a Percocet? I see Relly B sitting back like, what a Percocet? What a Percocet? Like, a Percocet. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'm in college and I ain't seen people over here popping Adderall. I'm like, I gotta stay awake for this exam. Okay, but that crash, you're gonna be crazy. Okay. So they get off the bus to go to the event and the fashion show, and the host is there. I don't know the guy's name. It really is. It starts with an M. It really skipped my mind. I'm just gonna say M. So M's there like, hey everybody, da da da, and you see over to the side the producers and the camera crews over there. And I guess Carry On was taking a picture for what he said with old girl Milan. Get off, brush past everybody, get off, and just do 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 do, and like everybody screaming, hollering, like, oh my god, da, 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 da. And they're like mad because they're like, oh, he ran up on them and this, that, and third. My whole thing with the situation, I thought it was like it's a weak move, but at this point, I'm not surprised because that's what he does. So with Carry On, that's your fault because you knew that's what he does. You knew he snaked people, but you still didn't have your guard up. You didn't see it, cool. I'll give you that because you had your back turned. I'll give you that. But any other situation, I will always have my guard. I will always have my guard with him. Like every time I walk around, I'm just like, okay, he probably should go sneak me. I don't know. I can't really say it's Carry On's fault because he said he has back turned from what he said, and I tried to see what it looks like, but I can't really tell because once it made the initial connect, Rail walks in front of the vantage point of the camera. So I mean, you don't know. So Gutta gets in his confessional, and I think this was like something that was like maybe foreshadowing. Cause he was like, "Okay, Milan, okay, Mr. Fighter, okay, Mr. Fighter, oh, you Mr. Fighter now." And yeah, that's funny because I think I've seen some stuff in the blogs where this is good. So I know. This is what is this? Matthew Fox again. At this, I have like damn near case and just buy like 12 bottles at a time of Matthew Fox Chef's Kiss. But I've seen that Jonathan tries to fight Milan. And now Milan's like, oh, I told y'all I'm not doing that fight stuff no more. It's not that you don't want to fight no more. It's that you don't want to get beat up on camera. I get it. Because I want to get beat up too. But if I did get beat up on camera, knock on wood, I'm getting my number. I'm getting my other round. Like, come on now. But child, I get it. And another thing, everybody's trying to figure out, like, why did he fight there? He could have fought at the parking lot. I thought the reason that he ran up on him is because there's security. Like I said, Milan don't really want to get out there with anybody and really like throw hands like that. In every situation that Milan has gotten to so far, it's been around security where they can stop, hold, and restrain. Whereas like you're not really in the street brawl, fighting out in the street where there's no security, no rules. Like people really throwing bottles over here, jumping, doing what they got to do in 6-inch heels. Trust me. But he did that because the security right there to hold him back. Like people look tough when they got somebody holding them back. But it's like later in the episode, when Carry On ran up on Milan and then stopped, at that point you should just swung. You should have just swung right then because at least you could have caught him off guard. That's what he did to you. You don't owe him. You don't owe him no fair pay at this point. Nobody really owes Milan a fair pay. So it is what it is. I guess that's the tea. Um, like I hope Milan had that same energy with Jonathan. I hope so. Cause he said I'm from 73rd and blah blah blah. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Well, like I said before, bitches in Chicago get beat up every day. There's no shade to Chicago. It's just a little analogy, but they get beat up every day. Like people here get beat up every day. Like ain't nobody got time. Oh yeah, so when Milan got back on the truck, so everybody was going to Milan went into the truck to get cool down. Everybody was coming off to go to get changed for the fashion show. So he walked by Dylan. He over here moved Dylan out the way. I'm like, even though I don't like Dylan, you don't have to push Dylan like that. That's fucked up. But it is what it is. Okay, I just thought I was like, why you push Dylan? What did Dylan do? Dylan don't do nothing to nobody, literally. I be shading Dylan. It's just easy. Sorry, Dylan. You see this? You seem like a very nice, sweet person, and maybe you're just on the wrong show. You know. No. Yeah. Anyway, so they go inside, and Moolah is over here soaked. Uncle Mook is over here sulking yet again about, yeah, these ain't the clothes I want. These ain't. Maybe I'm just confused about fashion shows, but I don't think they put you in shit that you would wear. You're walking for a brand and you're wearing what the brand wants you to wear. It's not really what you want to wear. But maybe I was mistaken. Maybe, I feel like the guy did go in, and I saw the guy from Legendary, but I did think that he was like, oh yeah, Dylan, this look at you. You know, you're a punk rocker. So maybe they talked to them beforehand. But at some point, like I said, it's not that motherfucking deep. It really is clothes. Put the shit on, rock it. If you feel like you hot, you sexy, you all that, you should be able to wear it, whatever, and make it do what it do. But it is what it is. Everybody talks about how Milan is sneaking people in. That shit's not cool. But everybody's been saying it behind his back or in confessionals. I don't think anybody has said it to his face until the end of the episode. Like I said before, Carry On is talking like, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't see this in the third. It's like, Carry On, you are 0-3. You talk about, dang, I'm war ready. I'm war ready. At this point, you're 0-3, sir. I feel like if they put you out there in the war, in the battlefield, in the war zone, like you're literally the first casualty. That's what it's giving. It's giving early out. So it's giving Judy. It's giving Bad Girls Club, Judy, Rima. It's giving Kiki, the Victor twins. It's getting dragged. Like you stay getting beat up. Yeah, Gutter and Carry On moved to the side. They was doing the little like 1-on-1, just talking, just chopping it up, just talking. And you know, it was cute. It was cute, and they definitely had some sexual tension. I would not be surprised if they smashed at this point. Would not. It'd be cute. Would I watch? No. No, I wouldn't. I would watch Really being in Milan. I'll watch Curtis in Milan. And that's it. That's about it. The runway. The lights go out. The lights go out. Everybody's sitting there stuck on stupid. Don't know what to do. The host come up was like, yeah, I got my dad working on the breaker. Da, 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 da. I'm just like, and like they were saying, like, what's going on? This is so weird. Da, da. I would have been over at the point. I'm just like, I don't want to do this shit because what am I walking into? It seems stupid. But the lights finally come back on, and everything was copacetic, and they walked there. They did a little walks. They're doing what they gotta do. I'm just like, okay, this is cute. Let me see. Who looked really good? I mean, Carry On looked really good. I like what he had on was cute. Gotta did what he had to do. I want to say Really B looked really good. Anthony looked really, really good with the shades. I feel like that's his signature with the shades. It matches like right here. That was really good. Curtis looked really good. Moolah. I know Moolah just rubbed me wrong all the time. Like Uncle Mook, get it together at this point. Like, come on now. Like, you can't. You at some point, being that you're in a situation where it's like you don't have to be in this situation, and somebody's giving you an opportunity, just take it in stride. But he ain't gonna do that. Dylan, Mr. Dylan, he talking about I don't give a fuck. All I know is just that I look good. I'm walking. I'm running. I'm doing. His confessional of Dylan is funny. It's funny because I'm like, Dylan, you low key look full. But I love the confidence, so I'm gonna let you have that. Let you have it. It is what it is because I know me. Like I went out last night and you couldn't tell me I didn't look good. You couldn't tell me I didn't look good, and that's just on everything that I love in my bank account. Okay. Anyway, after the show, everybody comes back. Everybody do what they had to do. Yeah, Moolah is in there soaking. He just like, man, I don't like this and da 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 da. And it's funny because I definitely think that Mulan is the drama queen. But if Mulan's the drama queen, then Moolah is definitely the drama king because it's just like you are always mad about something when you're living in a house for free liquor, having a good time, going to spaces that you probably would never be in the first place. But I guess. But Curtis is talking to everybody and he's trying to calm everybody down because Moolah was just like, not really calm everybody down, but he's just like trying to get the morale up. Because Moolah was just like, yeah, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that. Curtis is like, I never did this before. I think I did a really good job. And then, they joking, they're talking about how he sped through his walking, but it is what it is. I feel like it was he's grown on everybody and really bonding with people, if you could say bonding. But Moolah is definitely becoming an outlier because of his own volition. Curtis, Dylan, Gutter, they sit out and talk, and Moolah and Milan talk, and they all talk about the same thing, how, something got to give, and all this stuff is just stupid. It makes no sense. They talked about the engineer who got up and left, and then tried to save the song, and then they talked about how Milan still talk about how Carry On so disrespectful, so rude. He over here talking shit about me, da da da. And I'm just like, maybe I didn't see the episode right, but I could have sworn you disrespected him first. And it's like, if this bad boys and just y'all do what y'all gotta do, like, if y'all talking shit, just talk shit. Like, and if y'all don't wanna talk shit, then just fight. Like I said, I like to talk in my regular life. That's what I do. I talk in my regular life. But I don't like to talk, if you get what I'm saying. You ask all my friends, with all the situations I've been into, I'm not talking. After I try to explain the situation and try to, that's not what I meant. But if you still feel some type of way, I mean, it is what it is. There's no talking after that. Like, do what you gotta do. Like, yeah, and Milan talking about, yeah, I looked out for him. I had his back. I looked out for him. It's like, nobody told you to do that. Like, who told you to be Captain Save Home? Nobody told you to do that. You should just mind your fucking business, just like everybody else was, and let Carry On handle his own. You don't want to do that, and that's your problem. That's your fault. So Anthony, Relly B, and who else? Anthony, Relly B, and Carry On was at the pool, and I don't know if it's just me, but Anthony gives me that he had liposuction. Because when he stands up, I'm like, oh, that's cute. But when he sit down, I'm just like, ooh. He's like, stand up. Yeah, sit down. Ooh. You could tell when had liposuction but didn't go to the gym. But still look good. I'm not even trying to shade you. That's just what it looked like. I was looking like, okay. Because when he stood up, and when he had a little baby suit on, I'm like, that's cute. That's cute. But I know what I saw. But yeah, Carry On, that's when Carry On basically told all of them, like, yeah, I was turned around, I didn't see him coming, and da da da. So they were just talking about how there's no leaders in the house, and Milan wants to be a leader, but how you gonna be a leader? You sneaking people. I mean, I heard the leader thing all throughout the season so far, and just the first time y'all really brought it up. So it's kind of funny that y'all bring it up now because y'all definitely call him the leader. I heard Carry On call him the leader. So, in my opinion, Carry On and Milan were both wrong. Like, it's just like y'all both were going back and forth and engaging. So it's just like you have to take accountability for what you were doing. It's simple, really. But yeah, Really B shut them all down. Like, there's no leaders in the house. That's why I like Really B. He's very straightforward to the point, and he said what he said, and he's not gonna go back on what he said. I can respect anybody that's like that. Um, and but it's really like the whole leader thing is giving a real Backers Club season 6 vibe. With Shar, Nikki, Wilma trying to run the house, and very much Shar ran the house in my hand, but she ran the house. Um, So they all had the house meeting. They called it a house meeting. Gutter's like, we calling up another whack ass house meeting for what? I do feel like this house meeting it needed to happen because like something to give. It ain't a deep. They over here arguing, just going back and forth about Milan and Kieran over there arguing, and like Kieran's really like bigging up in his chest, like yo you da 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 da. And I'm just sitting here just like, okay, you 0-3, and you seem very hype in this moment, but you're not doing anything. Like in my head, I'm just like, at this point, just throw hands. Why do y'all really seem like? And you know what, editing probably just cut this down a lot, but y'all probably going back and forth for like 10-15 minutes about what? And then when Milan over here is saying the same thing, like I defended you when they was coming for you, and da da da. I'm just like, nobody asked you to. Just like they said, nobody asked you to. And Relly B shut down the whole leader thing in front of everybody, which I did like that he addressed that in front of everybody. Um, but something that Milan said hit a nerve. He's like, yeah, you over here hiding in the corner, da da da, and then boy, Carry On hopped up, ran across, but then stopped before he got to his face. And I'm like, at that point, like I said, you don't owe him a fair one. You should have just swung on him. Like, he already threw his hands up, so he would have blocked it regardless. But I mean, he flinched hard. Milan did. So just like at that point, you didn't owe him a fair one. He already snuck you twice. So just like, so Milan took his jacket off. They walk around and they shoot their ones. I mean, it is what it is. I think this is the first fair fight that Milan has had in this whole motherfucking house. So, congratulations, you were some balls. But I don't dislike Milan. I'm just like, I just feel like a lot of people really do be bigging themselves up, and it's really not giving that. Like, if you don't want to fight, like he was telling everybody he don't want to fight, but it's like you're fighting every episode. And with Carry On's getting me Julie, Rima, and Kiki, because you are 0-4, sir, and that's with a question mark, because they did a little choppy screw, but it looked like you got punched in the face, and look like your mouth is leaking a little bit. So, yeah, Mr. Carry On is 0-4 at this point, and you get an 0-4 from a line. So, like Really B said it in the previews for next episode, like, you're getting beat up. And he's like, I'm not getting beat up. You are getting beat up. Like, you're getting destroyed. You got punched by Mulan. You got ran down on by Mulan. You got ran down on by who else? He had a couple fights. Child, you own for him. It's a lot. Next week, Jonathan comes in, and it seems like he's gonna press Milan, and I'm happy to see it because, like Gutter said, okay, Mr. Fighter, what you gonna do now? But I predict he's gonna be like, I'm over the whole fighting thing. That's not my thing. I don't want to do the fighting thing anymore. I'm just above this, and it's really gonna give that, and it's gonna piss me off because if have that same energy with everybody. And I think that's the whole thing that I had a problem with Winter on season 16 of Bad Girls Club was now that somebody's pressing you, now you don't want to fight. Now you're just like, I didn't come here for that. So you can change your mind after the season. Change it after the season. Don't change it mid in the middle of the season because it make you look just weird and scary. But that was the episode, y'all. I'm ready for next week because I'm ready to see this chair. I'm ready to see this hair get pulled out. I'm ready to see these niggas throw hands. I'm ready to see really wicked acting. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, get down in the comments, let me know how you feel, because I know y'all feel the same way. If you don't, we'll argue there. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.